go, go, go! Let's do this.
Yo, what is going on, you guys? This is GamingWithSal and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I want to go ahead and discuss all of the information that we have received from Infinity Ward about Season 1 coming to Modern Warfare this December on the 3rd. And it will be coming for all platforms at the same exact time, so there's no waiting on certain maps or certain weapons that are going to be coming to the game. Nope, everyone's going to have access to all of this content at the same exact time, which is awesome news. So we have a bunch of different things that are going to be coming with Season 1. So with that said, let's just go ahead and break all of this information down. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by talking about our two new operators. They are Mera and Nikto, or Nikto. I am pretty sure that I butchered one of their names, or maybe both of their names, I don't know. But anyways, this is what Mera looks like. She looks like a total badass, to be honest. Kind of reminds me of Zero from Black Ops 4. She just has that type of vibe to her. I really don't know how to describe why I feel that way, but yeah, she looks really, really cool. And then when it comes down to Nikto, or Nikto, however you pronounce his name, this was the only image that I could find of him online through Charlie Intel. And of course, if I can find another image that's much more better at a much more higher quality, I'll definitely go ahead and show you that as well. But for now, this is the only image I have of this new operator. And honestly, it's really cool how they're adding these new operators to the game, but I really do wish that they have a more prominent role in terms of like their background story, sort of like how Black Ops 4 did. I mean, even though that game didn't really dive into every single specialist's backstory and it kind of gave us a little taste, at least it had some story to them, right? And I feel like that Modern Warfare should try to incorporate that somewhat. I mean, I'm not really sure if they do already, and if they do, I guess it's not as impactful as how Black Ops 4 did it with their specialists. So at the end of the day, I really do hope that these characters do get somewhat of a storyline so that they have some sort of importance rather than just being a character model for us to use. Next up, we also apparently got a teaser for a potential new equipment known as the gas barrel, which is very interesting because we already have the gas grenade in this game as of right now. So I'm not really sure if this new gas barrel will be more lethal than the gas grenade. I'm assuming it will, just because of the fact that it's called the gas barrel versus the gas grenade. And on top of that, it might act a little bit differently. It might actually cause more damage. We really don't know yet. So we might just have to see gameplay for this just to see how useful it can be. But like I said, it's very interesting to see that they're going to be adding this piece of equipment when we already have something similar to this in the game as of right now. Let's go ahead and talk about maps, because let's be honest, when it comes down to the Call of Duty community, including myself, we all have been asking for new maps, and specifically fan favorite maps to return to this game, which kind of contradicts what people were asking for in Black Ops 4, because in Black Ops 4 people were just tired of seeing the same old content come back and repeat itself over and over again, and that they wanted more original content. Well, in that game, at least the map design was way better than it is here in Modern Warfare. In this game, the maps are so terrible, no offense Infinity Ward, to where people are just saying, you know what, screw it, bring back all of the old maps. That will probably save this game, and that's exactly what's going to be happening here with these three new maps that are known as Crash, Vacant, and Shipment, all from Modern Warfare 1 or COD 4. These will be the new 6v6 maps making a return here in Modern Warfare 2019 on December 3rd, which is very, very exciting because honestly, Crash played really well. The flow of that map is amazing, and to be able to see that map come back to life with the new engine and the way it might look visually, can't wait to try it out. Vacant, believe it or not, is, in my opinion, a very underrated map when it comes down to COD 4, and I really enjoyed playing it a lot, especially on Modern Warfare Remastered, and it's actually one of my favorite maps in that game, so really glad to see that come back. And then Shipment, I'm so glad that this map is actually a 6v6 map, because when it comes down to the leaks that came out a few months ago, in the code of the game, data miners did see that Shipment was going to be coming back, or that assets from that map were in this game, and we all thought that it was going to be probably a gunfight map just because of how small it really is. But to see it come back as a 6v6 map, this is going to be awesome, because this will be great for those who really want to rush in this game or have faster matches in general. Whatever the case might be, for those who really like that playstyle, these maps might be the maps for you. And I really hope that when they bring these maps, that they make a separate playlist for the DLC maps, which include Crash, Vacant, Shipment, as well as Shoot House, just so that we can have the rotations of those maps coming up over and over again versus other maps that we despise, such as Piccadilly. Hate that map. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue talking about more maps for the Ground War mode. And for this mode, we're only going to be getting one map called port. And from the picture that I'm looking at, it seems like that this map will be taking place near a dock where a huge ship is located, or the whole map might just be the ship. Not really entirely sure, but it really reminds me of cargo from the Blackout map in Black Ops 4, but that is all the information we have so far about this map. So yes, Ground War will also be getting a map. And then when it comes down to gunfight, it says here that Cargo and Atrium are going to be the two new maps for this mode, and that there are going to be even more gunfight maps to come later on during the season. Now, what's really interesting about the map Cargo is that it's actually based off of Wet Work from COD 4, at least from what it looks like. So I could be wrong about that, but the way that this map looks like from the image that we have, it really resembles Wet Work from COD 4, and there have been leaks that Wet Work was supposed to come back to Modern Warfare 2019, except when we look at this image, we see that there's an underground area of Wet Work that we haven't gotten to experience before in the past versions of this map. So what I'm guessing is that this is Wet Work making a return to Modern Warfare 2019, except we won't have access to any of the areas from the past versions of this map, and instead we will have access to only this new area underground that's going to be probably much more smaller, much more tight and compact, and that is perfect for a mode such as gunfight. So I really like how they brought back Wet Work, if that's even the case, but gave it a little bit of a twist and used it as a way for players to only be able to play this one specific game mode on it. So very interesting design choice on the part of Infinity Ward. Moving along to game modes, it says here that we are going to be getting the gunfight OSP mode, which if you guys don't remember back from the beta, it's pretty much the regular gunfight, except instead of starting off with the weapon, you start off with your fists, and you got to go and scavenge for certain weapons that you want to use that are available on the map, and then take out your opponents with that way. And then when it comes to infected, of course, we will be getting our traditional infected mode back from past games, where pretty much one person from the lobby is infected and the rest of the survivors just need to continue surviving for as long as they can. And when it comes down to reinforced, I forgot what this mode really does. If I do remember, I'll go ahead and leave a text on your screen of what it's all about, but this was actually one of the modes that was leaked from the list of leaked modes that are yet to come to Modern Warfare. So maybe those list of modes are actually not fake at all, or that not all of them will be discarded from the game. Some of them might actually make a return to this game, just maybe during later seasons. So if I can find that list of leaked modes, I'll go ahead and leave that in the description below as well, but if I can't, then I do apologize. Now, when it comes down to the Special Ops mode, we will be getting more missions, and these missions will be called Bomb Squad, Grounded, Pitch Black, Just Reward, and of course there will be even more missions yet to come, and I'm pretty sure they probably will also add more operations to this mode. Now when it comes down to Special Ops, I just want to make a quick disclaimer. Infinity Ward, please fix the difficulty level when it comes down to the operations within Spec Ops. It's really ruining the mode for a lot of people, and it makes people feel like that they have to sometimes even try harder than when they're playing multiplayer, and honestly it just creates an experience where, yeah, there's a challenge to it, but it's the type of challenge that doesn't make people want to come back and play this mode. It's more like, okay, I went through these operations once, that was pure hell, I'm not going to go back and do it again. That shouldn't be the case. So when it comes down to Spec Ops, can we please try making it work or make it better to where it's more of an enjoyable experience? Because for right now, I feel like that the only mode that's viable to me in this game right now is the campaign mode and the multiplayer. Spec Ops is not doing it for me, so hopefully they can make that fix. The last thing I do want to go ahead and share with you guys is that there will be two new weapons coming to this game, known as the Ram 7 and the Holger 26. Now, I do also want to briefly talk about the battle pass that will be coming with season 1, because if you guys don't remember, they did confirm that loot boxes will never be making a return, at least when it comes down to Modern Warfare 2019, and that they're working towards a more consumer-friendly model, and that is known as the battle pass, which have been seen in other games such as Fortnite, Apex Legends, etc. So when it comes down to the battle pass system and the way it's going to work here in Modern Warfare, there will be two types of battle passes: a regular battle pass that's free, and of course will give you rewards as you progress through all of the tiers, and then there will be a premium battle pass in which you have to pay with real life money to be able to get, and this pass will reward you more exclusive content that, to be honest, is more important to the player versus what the free battle pass might give you. And within this premium battle pass, players will have the chance to be able to earn COD points in game that can be later on used for other things, maybe such as a shop that might come to the game or other items that you might want to buy buy, or possibly even save up those COD points to where you can go ahead and buy Season 2's Premium Battle Pass with those COD points. So yes, that is possible and that can actually happen. And if that's the case, then you only have to pretty much buy one Premium Pass to be able to continuously get future Premium Passes, or at least at a discounted price. Now, the one thing that does worry me is, one, they might lock these weapons that are going to be coming to the game behind the Premium Battle Pass. And I feel like that's a no-brainer, because if there's not going to be any supply drops, they still need to make their money somehow, right? And the only way to do it is to put these weapons behind the Premium Pass. So what that basically does is that if you don't buy the Premium Pass, you're pretty much not taking full advantage of the game. And what happens if those players don't end up buying the Premium Pass? How do they earn the weapons later on? Do they just get to directly buy them later on at a little bit of a higher price or at a discounted price? We really don't know how any of this is going to work. If anything, the only thing we can do is just wait for more information about Season 1 to come out in regards to this Battle Pass system to be able to find out exactly how it's going to work. Now, at the same time, this Battle Pass could also end up having a ridiculous price tag. I mean, in past games like Fortnite, we have seen Premium Battle Passes, and correct me if I'm wrong, cost about anywhere near $10 to $15. Now, in Modern Warfare, that could be the case, or they can go ahead and try ripping off their fan base and charge maybe $40 to $50, which is pretty much almost the same price of the game itself. So that will definitely cause rage amongst the Call of Duty community. And on top of that, when it comes down to the COD points that they do give us within these battle passes, how much COD points are we going to be able to earn? Is it going to be a reasonable amount that we can use towards other items, or is it just going to be enough to where we have to still buy more COD points to be able to get the items we actually want to buy? We really don't know yet. So in my opinion, I feel like Season 1 overall has a lot of cool things to offer, such as the new maps, which are going to be free. And that's one thing that I feel like is really awesome about this new update that's coming on December 3rd. But when it comes down to this battle pass system and the way DLC weapons are handled, I'm afraid that this can be misused and mishandled. I hope I'm wrong, but at the same time, I feel like I can't blame myself for being somewhat pessimistic. Overall, you guys, my opinion about Season 1 is that I'm actually excited. I'm excited to see new maps or fan favorite maps come back to this game, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this could change Modern Warfare, whether it's for the good or for the bad. Hopefully for the good, because let's be honest, a lot of fans aren't happy with this game, and this update desperately needs to bring something to the table that can somewhat bring up the satisfaction of the fans who feel disappointed as of right now. But with that said, you guys, that's pretty much all I have for you in today's video. Let me know in the comment section below of what you guys think of Season 1 with all the information that we have gotten so far. And as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon so you'll never miss an upload, and follow me on my social media accounts to stay connected. Links will all be in the description below. Now we'll go ahead and talk to you guys in the next one. So take care of yourselves, and bye.